Live
I'm a
Friday
share.
night.
I'm a share it
Welcome
live
back
right now.
again
Share it
to
again, share
another
it again.
Friday night.
We're black again, black again, black again.
Very black.
Yes,
We are
back
black
again
again,
and black
black
again.
again, black
Yes.
again.
Big up to all of the early forward, the people were forward early. You know what I say?
Yeah, man. No, like up, like up, like up. Send in the
Yes, this
likes,
is
them. Send
Friday
in the
Night
likes, them,
Live. We do
man.
this every Friday between the Yardman podcast and London Yardy TV. Check out him content. Him have a lot of good content. Release content every day. Every day, have something for show now.
Do the right thing.
Do the
Yes.
right bombo clot thing.
Subscribe.
Me just ship it out in some group. Coming around 1,000 group, you know.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
Of
Send it
course,
out in the
man.
group, them, man.
The more people join, the merrier will be, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna start advertise it when we post a clip them and drop it so people can tune in for the lives.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. So we're there every Friday. We don't miss a Friday.
Yeah, man, every Friday.
All rain and shine, rain and fall outside, youth.
Renova?
Rain and fall.
Yeah?
What? You
Me
don't hear
never
it?
know. Me never know rain fall like.
No.
Touch the road
You,
look
never,
a
you
while
never
ago.
want to know.
No, that I'm lucky in that. Me touch the road. Well, the rain that fall when me go up on the road, cause I go for play paddle, and then
Yeah.
the rain start fall, and then me just come in and from far in I hit that.
You
I
know,
really far from week, yes, sir. On and
I
off.
England you live.
speaking of
I England you
rainfall.
live. I England you live.
Yeah, we know that. We know.
Yeah.
If the year of 365 days, 355 rainfall in England.
Yeah. How much sunshine you get from here, Yardy?
Huh?
What sunshine you get from here?
Um, you don't get much, you know.
Wow.
You don't get much. You don't get much.
Same thing.
Speaking of rain and sunshine, I think that Jamaicans alone say rain a fall. That not even grammatically correct,
Rain can't fall, dog.
Exactly. It's
It can only
raining.
it's raining. But at the same thing, we can't give up on our pattern. Can't
No,
give
we
up on our
can't give up the
pattern.
patois at all.
The rain a fall for all who care. Rain a
Rain
fall.
a fall and dirty tough.
Yeah. You know that I try to come up with a new intro tagline for the podcast. I can't figure it out. Me don't know why. Me don't know why me
We're going to
can't
go to the
come.
lab and cook one, man. We're going to
Me,
cook one.
me I try cook one and me can't find it. Me dey on the fuck me dey write so this might not go viral, but the information, the message is vital. This might not go viral, but the message is vital. But more want it to have a little bit more pizzazz. Something to make
When me
people.
say when me say vital, but it might not go viral.
See there you flip it around. I didn't do a flip it around, The message is
Two words
vital,
better
but
than one,
the message is vital, but it will never go viral. It will never go
There you have
viral.
your slogan, your tagline.
See there. Boom! People, welcome to the Yardman Podcast featuring London Yardy TV, where the message is vital, but it might never go viral.
Definitely so.
Yeah, man. You can't leave it so. You can't leave it so.
That
You
can't
can
hurt.
workshop it.
That can't hurt.
That can't hurt, man. That can't hurt. Trademark that. Tenderism.
Trademark.
Trademark that fully. And we have some people in the building. Big up yourself if you're in the chat. Drop a heart or something, no?
Yeah,
Send out
drop a
some love
heart,
in
drop
our
where
world,
you
man.
come, where you're tuning in from, drop a flag, something.
I
Yeah,
remember
man, drop your
liking
flag,
video.
drop your
Like
flag,
the
drop
video
your flag.
also.
Yeah, man, drop your flag.
Yeah, we like to know where our followers are coming from,
Drop your flag, not the J1. Only who knows.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. No, only who knows.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
If you
All right,
know, you
boom.
just know.
So we normally start out each week with the videos them we analyze and then we go into the chat. So this week, Yadi saying a video. Intro your video, Yadi.
Basically, it's a video where when we look upon it, I say it make a lot of sense to me in terms of what going on in society. So the video is about does parents or mothers cuddle, especially boy picking too much these days.
All right. Good topic. Good topic.
As a form of
It is.
I
Huh?
get into that.
The coddling it starts in early childhood because if you don't give a young boy, the mamas, let's say dad is hard on the boy, but
Right.
mom is going behind dad's back
Right.
and babying him.
Okay.
What are you teaching him? You know, you don't have to baby him, but you can teach him, you know, in different ways. It's the women. And then what's happening now as a result of the coddling, it's confusing the man, and he's getting angry. We're seeing a rise in matricide, and that's men murdering their mothers because they resent mom for babying them, because now they're going out in the world and expecting their girlfriends and wives to do it. And the women are like,
I'm not doing
I'm
it.
not doing this.
Yeah.
I'm not your mom. So that repressed anger, he's got to lash out on somebody. So they're taking it back to mom and sister and the women in the family, and they're messing up everybody because he's got to blame somebody. He's not going to take accountability. So he's got to go back to the person that gave birth to him.
Wow.
That coddling creates a monster. So it is abuse, because, you know, you have to teach him to be responsible. You have to teach him how to channel his anger, his emotions. And these mothers don't do that.
And to be able to deal with adversity as
yes.
well. Yeah. You know, that's a big thing that I see, that parents are skipping that step, that they you know, they don't want their kids to struggle. Your kids need to struggle.
Yeah.
We're not talking about like financially that they have to, you know, be eating garbage, but it's more about you have to get through certain challenges
Yeah.
in your life in certain stages, adolescence, you know, when you're young teens, or, you know, old young person, adult. You need these challenges and these steps to say, okay, I handled that. How did I handle that? I handled that pretty well. What lessons did I learn from that? Okay, cool. On to the next one. So now when the next challenge happens, I know what this feels like, and I have the tools to be able to deal with it.
Why are we seeing so many 50 and 60-year-old men living in the basement of their mama's house?
Yeah.
The mama keeps coddling.
Right.
There's a man that just he unalived his mother. I don't know the exact story. She might have been 60, 70 years old, and she told him no, he can't borrow her car, and he took her life. That's it. But you coddled him his entire life. You never told him no.
Yeah.
So they're taking their anger out on the person who coddled them from day one.
Right.
Because women are not putting up with it anymore.
Yeah.
We're saying we'd rather be single. I'm not raising. It was your mother's job to raise you correctly. She might have coddled you and gave you your way. I'm not going to do that. I need a man. I don't need a boy. So he's angry. He's not going to, because he's narcissistic, sociopath, psychopath. He's not going to take accountability. He's just going to lash out.
You said that coddle.
All right. She has said to me, she has said a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
But then she'll be very hyperbolic, which we are also guilty of when it comes to podcasts, because I don't essentially think like just because someone get coddled, they're gonna become a sociopath, a psychopath, or
Exactly.
gonna eventually unalive their mother. That's not increasing. That's a rare occurrence. And normally whenever that happens, there's some mental illness linked to it. You're not gonna have a stable mother go do that still.
Yeah.
So outside of that, to me, she a stretch. He's a stretch there. So however, to me, I could never cuddle my child, because I do see where she has some. She has the right idea. She has the right idea. Coddling someone will not make them equipped to deal to tackle the world. If you're a parent and you're coddling your child, that child will not be equipped to take on the world, because at home is the first place you learn how to survive in society.
Yeah.
If you can't, if you survive at home because someone is always there, you know, whenever something got tough, you get it. If you want something, you get it. What happens when you go to school and the teacher say no? You're not gonna develop the skills from home to deal with rejection, to deal with hearing no, to even socialize, because all your life, you know, things have just gone the way you never have to work for nothing.
So what I think it's so prevalent now in term, compared to maybe say 50, 20, 25 years ago.
Nowadays, society has gone to the point where it's gentle parenting. Somebody say cuddling,
Yeah.
it's cuddling, not cuddling. Probably the language barrier. Cuddling is essentially the same thing as spoiling your child.
Spoiled that, yeah.
Yeah.
Cuddling, to me, I interpret it as you're doing stuff that you don't need to do in order for the child not to have any problems in life. Cuddling is, oh, you can't, you don't, my mother cook chicken, but I don't want chicken. So I cry, and mommy go out and buy me Burger King.
Yeah,
Yeah. That is what it is
yeah,
essentially.
yeah.
Essentially.
Is
Mommy
that
say,
you
come
can't
off
tell
of
a
the
person
tablet.
it's
Mommy
kids
say,
now.
come off of the TV or come off of the tablet. Start crying. She give you a monitor. Cuddling
I
would
to
be
give you more
essentially
time.
putting a screen in front of a child.
Yeah.
That is modern cuddling.
Yeah.
So you don't learn how to deal with no, you don't learn how to deal with rejection. So you end up growing up without any form of independence or survival instinct.
Yeah.
You don't know how to survive. That's why you have a lot of men out there that can't cook. They don't know how to treat a woman. They don't know how to pay rent. They don't know how to balance them books or anything like that because they were coddled. They've never had to make decisions on their own. Their decisions were always based on their impulses, their wants. They
Yep.
never learned anything from being told no.
So why is it that she is calling out the females? So I think that's what females do. Why are females do that?
No, because it has always been known or theorized that women were the nurturers of the child.
Yeah.
Were the nurturers. So they expect the cuddling to come more from the woman. And if you look on global
Chances
statistics,
are.
yeah, when you look on global statistics, a single parent home with a man do as well as a single parent home, do as well as a nuclear family with a man and a woman present in the family.
Yeah.
Versus if someone is going to, let's say, go to a life, a crime or something like that, or go wrong, if it go left, it will more likely come from a single parent home with a woman in it, where the woman is the only one in the house.
Yeah. And next question I'm gonna ask, yeah.
Mm.
Why the woman them okay? Why the woman them they don't want the man with them create? Because them that create that type of man. Wouldn't you agree?
Mm.
I agree to an extent, so them kind of create that kind of man. Yes.
I don't want that man there.
Yeah, you're right, you know. Them create that kind of man, but then that kind of man is destructive, as she's saying, to society and to other people on a whole. Any like spoon feeding, because cuddling essentially we call it spoon
Let's
feeding
be
in
over.
Jamaica.
Any year you have a overbearing parent, a helicopter parents.
Yeah.
Yes. Any kind of spoon feeding that you do with anything in terms of education, you know, socializing, there's an extent that you can go to, but then you have to stop because you have to let the person that you're trying to grow, that you're trying to teach, know that the spoon feeding goes until here, and after that, life will happen to you. And what will you do when life happens to you? If you don't put them in a simulation, wow, you hear that?
Thunder.
Lightning. If you don't put them in a simulation of struggle, for example, not a great emotional struggle, financial struggle, or social struggle, but let them know a little bit of what is outside of home. Because if I spoon feed you every day, I'm gonna tell you what you need to do, what you don't need to do, you're not gonna learn. As Davian says, helicopter parenting is basically sheltering to a really high extent. And when that person leaves home, them don't know how to react. And for example, the moment them get into a hard situation that them can't manage because they've been spoon-fed all their life, who them run back to? Them run back to mommy. Or them run, if not mommy, them run to some kind of excuse to not face them problems in a life. So it has a good part and a bad part, but you just have to know the extents.
I don't think there's any good part to cuddling anyone. You
No,
need
but
to.
Davian,
No,
we want to We want to shelter our, well, not shelter, but we want to protect our children from
But
the
that's not
evils of the
cuddling.
world.
That's not
We want
cuddling.
to,
That's not cuddling. That's being a parent.
yeah, that's what I said, to a certain extent. You can do it to a certain extent, but not to the extent where the person don't know how to like live without you. If you understand what I mean.
So wouldn't you say the same thing where the mother do for the child and spoil them? I same thing the system do for the female and spoil them.
What do you mean?
What you mean? I would say depends upon your race. It might sound, but
Especially Western.
depends.
Use the Western world then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wouldn't you say the welfare system is a form of cuddling for the females?
Explain. You can't say it like that.
The
I think
English
so.
wealth. Yeah,
Yeah,
explain.
especially England welfare system. You get pregnant to get a house. You don't really have to work to go and provide for you in some extent.
Mm.
So because you grow up in that kind of environment, then you kind of project it by your child also.
No. I kind of disagree with that a little bit. That's what I ask.
Go on.
But disagree with that a little bit. The government services, they're designed to help people that are in need. Just because people are taking advantage of it doesn't necessarily mean it was intended for that purpose. For example, when someone get them tax benefits or them unemployment or stuff, it's because they've been paying into a system. My problem with that is when people don't pay into the system and they take advantage and use the system.
Mm.
But it's
But
not
that
a
being,
form of coddling, it's a form of beating the system, would I say?
Yeah, but
but that
it's
being,
go on, Tony.
sorry, Yadi.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
that being, wouldn't you say that, for example, the same thing where Oscar just said, in terms of the welfare program for women in the UK, when them have a kid, them get help,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
You have a lot of people, as you said, them take advantage of the system and them kind of use that as like a loophole, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where I do have a problem with that, but where I have a problem is if nobody is investing for it not to happen. If you see what I mean. If all roads are leading to that welfare program, then the
Yeah.
system has a problem.
If it's the
If
best
there's
avenue
nobody
out.
working in the opposite way, then that's where you know the system has a problem.
Yeah.
Are there any systems in place, Yadi, in the doing the opposite,
Nah,
promoting families?
no,
Yeah.
no, not in other countries.
Nelson
That's
QT
that
say
then.
something. Nelson Q5T say, I think the problem nowadays is that our mothers want to be friends with their children, which is
Part
yes,
of it, a big part of it. That.
that's a big fact. Nowadays it's gentle parenting.
Yeah.
Nowadays
Yep.
everybody gets a trophy. Fuck that bullshit. That
Shit.
don't grow winners. That don't grow people. That don't grow human beings. That grow people who come off and I don't know if they survive on their own. That grow
Someone
people
know.
that live in an basement and can't interact with people in a society.
How we have fix that? How that gonna fix now?
Yo, let me tell you, there's no way to fix it. I've seen this happen, and it's just a cycle. It's just a cycle. It's just a world cycle.
Mm.
You remember say for a minute.
Yeah.
You know the saying, hard times build tough people, easy times grow soft people,
Yeah.
and a soft society. I think we just in that cycle of time right now until something grave and serious happen for build some strong people. We can pull up the society by them bootstraps. Until that happening, the society is basically soft parenting all of us.
I cannot disagree in a local level with that still.
Why?
You say soft time builds soft people, hard time builds tough people. Yeah.
Yeah.
Won't you say it's a so yeah, but just get yeah. What me asking myself? Yeah. It's all right.
Yeah. And the same thing,
Is that
yeah,
social?
you guys say,
Yeah,
if you grow your
yeah.
youth, it's similar to me kind of, you never hear somebody say, oh, yeah, grow your youth too soft, man.
Yeah, let me think something different.
Yeah.
It's all right.
True.
And in some ways, this kind of socially constructed to be this way, you know.
Socially constructed to disrupt societal growth. Somebody say,
Yes.
in the comments, say, the Spanish people, them. All right, me living in Spain. Spain is a soft-spirited country.
Oh my God.
Soft
Oh
like
my
sponge.
God.
Porridge.
People will call police on you if them see you talk too hard to your pitney in a public.
Yeah,
Them
you
can
can't
call
discipline
police
your own
on.
child.
Yeah.
Soft parent. I will never be a soft parenting advocate because I think when the person becomes an adult, now them have to relearn. Them have to learn how to survive in the world as it is.
Yeah.
Them now have the skills we equip. Them end up have antisocial tendencies. Them don't know how to interact. They don't know how to. They don't. Sometimes I see some of my friends and them I say, oh my God, I'm so anxious. I have to do this. Like brother, all I go do, I go pay one bill. You know why you anxious? Why you having anxiety attack? That's why there is that increase in anxiety attack and depression and all these mental conditions everybody get diagnosed with as well. Soft parenting, no create the no harden their mind.
And you know that vein, I believe soft parenting will create a docile person. A person that always chooses the easier route out, a person that chooses safe route out, and a person who is free to ask a question and go against any kind of grain or any type of idea. It's like a yes person.
Create a puppet.
Basically.
A sheep. Soft parenting creates sheeps.
Sheep, yeah.
Yes.
Sheep.
Essentially.
No lions are raised, just sheeps. Sheep. No lion to blood, not. Somebody say I don't fully hard times can also create traumatized people.
No, of course.
Y'all speak facts. But most of them come out on the other side. Aye.
Yeah.
You know?
And nowadays, the soft parenting, somebody will go up soft parenting and say they're traumatized by the parents. The reason why they can't do this is because my mom and dad did that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The reason mom and dad for some stupid things, and obviously when you go to any psychologist or any psychiatrist, it all comes down to how mom and dad raise you. They always come back down to mommy and daddy.
Always.
So that's why going for.
That's my problem.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of mommy and daddy.
Yes, go to the next video, yeah. Go to my video, yeah.
Hold on, you want your video or leave that topic for the last one?
No, hold on. I think the two videos them contribute to the topic of the day.
The lightning and thunder roll tonight, people.
Me hear it too. Me hear the same thunder.
Yeah, Tony, me don't know if we can play that one there because that one have a rhythm on it.
Yeah?
It have a rhythm on it so that the rhythm can get flagged.
Damn. All right.
It have a rhythm on it. All right. Hold on there. Now, people, if you're sensitive in our comments, now I time for you to log off. You know. If you're sensitive, so we talk about something. Talk about the topic at hand. Which one?
Ah, boy.
So that video here. Cool, close some of them screen here. That video here has been going viral in Jamaica. The son of, if most of the Europeans in there have probably not hear about this. So the son of Buju Banton, him go up on a podcast. I may actually take the time to watch the podcast today, you know. Watch the entire podcast so I can share one my analysis of it. All right.
Almost on fish. You see me? Because you know, Satan and manipulate your mind and your character. But you see, because my father's son drag back my memory, but I say weird. No man, no my father say bye. See, you know? I took him next day. I'll walk to church. And I said, this is it.
When I say you're almost, he didn't do anything physical. But when you say you almost turned fish, what that means?
I almost turned gay because the enemy of my mind. The enemy of my mind are weird.
So you were lusting after men?
More than say lust still, but the idea of it.
Okay.
Is it because remember your old remember say why me never fully understand when I deal with, you know. But I face rejection too. With feel like that door that they close at one point with woman. I literally almost on fish.
Big up to Sheena Power Talk, the interview. Like, if you're a Christian, check out our podcast. Our podcast is essentially getting the testimony of people that have been saved by the Lord.
And there was a testimony of somebody who
In Jamaica, a
almost set the
testimony
back
like this
road.
has broken the internet, man.
Yes.
Let me tell you something. Let me just say one something first before I start. Young man, listen to me. If you ever want to confess, put on your robe, go to church, drink a glass of wine, and talk to the pastor. Don't come on the internet with your fuckery. Don't do it.
Oscar, him actually do that still. He may go to the pastor, man.
You mean go to the pastor?
Yeah, watch a whole full video, man. Him saying go to the pastor, man. Watch a full interview, man. I've watched a full interview, man.
And then and then the pastor not help him?
No, the
Who
pastor,
the pastor will help him?
you
Who the
know,
pastor will help him?
you are the thing now. Him have the thoughts them and he run got the pastor. Say, Johnny, we have to baptize now. But then also baptism go. those cure after the water touch you. The water don't cure you.
But if you got a pastor, shouldn't come back here, so.
So the water work.
Wow.
All right.
Holy water.
So then him talk to the pastor and him reason with the pastor and the pastor say, yo, in my buckle with this. But nowadays, people buckle with them sexuality a lot. It's just that if it wasn't Buju Banton's son, this would have been another one.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Cause them say Jamaica homophobic all the time. But to be honest, is Jamaica really homophobic, bro?
All Jamaica, not the new one.
Yeah, Jamaica really homophobic. The biggest
Yeah,
stars
yeah.
on TikTok, the biggest stars on TikTok in Jamaica are of that persuasion. Like Jamaica is homophobic on paper. But the reality I think is like nobody see that lightning and thunder.
Yeah, dog, you hear it?
Clad.
Fire! Fire!
Jamaica is homophobic on paper. But in the reality of things, if you look on the crimes that happen to gay people in Jamaica, most of them are committed by other gay people. So it's gay on gay crime.
Which was the case from a long time ago as well.
Yeah.
You always have this statistic of homosexual lovers. We're getting a tussles, we're getting a fights, we're getting a scuffles, and one might unalive the other. And you hear the story upon the news.
Yeah.
I would think that you have I won't say there are very few cases of a straight person like unaliving or doing that to a gay person. I think most straight them stay away. Them say, all right, that is going on over there.
Yeah.
Let me skip to this side and stay over here.
Yeah.
And that's it.
We're not saying that not homophobic in the sense of it. In the sense of the first role, Jamaica is very homophobic. But we have artists we're fishy. You have TikTokers, 90% of them are fish. You have so much of them. And Oscar, when last time you hear someone attack somebody in Jamaica for being gay?
Long time, brother.
Long time.
The old time, maybe from the 90s.
No. In the 2000s, man. Remember you saw, for example, like some news reports where, like, for example, them we see something happening at a mall, and Jamaican people say, say this smell fishy. And crowd of people come down and them start making noise and whatever. And the same homosexual person might call the police, and the police come escort them out, and the news team come same time and then video the whole fiasco.
The last time I remember something like that, I when them in a march, I think at Mobile, and them in a march at Kingston. And yes, we leave school and go up there to disrupt the whole team. Never go on. That I find in the 90s. I don't remember nothing else.
Nothing like that has happened in Jamaica.
Well,
this time. Firstly,
people call it homophobic, but you know what me call it, Davian?
Yeah.
Me call it a set of concerned citizens concerned as to the moral compass of the country.
Of course.
And trying to be like a buffer to what is happening or what ideas might be trying to get introduced to society. They might have went about it in the wrong way. We can agree on that. But I just think it's a reaction to something we're trying to stop. Because I don't know if you guys know, but the last American president, not Mr. not Trump, no call him no
Biden.
Mr. Not
Sleepy.
Trump, Biden. Did you know that this man had a budget with the LGBTQ2, you know? You know, he had a budget going forward for Jamaica specifically.
No, that's
It's
all
in
it's
the
been
books.
there.
You can check it. You can Google it if you want.
May read
Then they have
something
a
more.
certain budget put down for basically promote it in a Jamaica or try to kind of change the mindset when it comes to that. The people's mind in a Jamaica. There was actually a budget.
Brother, Jamaica mindset changed a long time.
Long time.
No one is seeing any. Everybody know who gay. Just go about your life and live your
Yeah.
life. The only way I
used
see a man gonna react to you is if you move against the wrong man. And even the gay people in society, them know them things. Like
Yeah.
them know the culture is not for hit, but them know how to survive. And we will never be like the Western world because
The
it's like
Eastern
it's
world.
like yeah, it's like you go to the East and tell a man this. In them countries they more dangerous than in Jamaica.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Brother, yeah, people fly to Jamaica to get married, you know.
Yep.
On the beach in Jamaica.
On the
you know,
beach,
man.
Yep. But you see,
So I think
I was surprised in that first place. Sorry, brother. I was surprised in that first place to the outrage when the youth come forward out and say what him say still. I mean, no set a forward from because Buju Banton and father. We get that. Because when it's Jamaica, we've seen many things. As I said earlier, TikTok alone demonstrate a lot of things. We say Jamaica gone already. You see me?
God no.
But I say one or two people say certain things I'm not to rate, especially Major Hype. Him song bad. Where I'm sing, you know, sing a song pertaining to the whole thing.
Oh, I
Yeah.
don't really want to share.
Saying, but remember say months years ago, him did also come out and saying get him uncle touch him back part when he was younger.
Mm-hmm.
So you me never expect him to ridicule the youth when him got through when him actually get him back part play with.
But that thing in Jamaica still, you know, man. In Jamaica, you know, even if you are a victim, you know, that don't mean say you're another thing there, you know. You remember the you go up on the fix and start confess. I don't remember him name, man. When you go up on the fix and confess all this rich man, basically take advantage of him and all them thing there. And the whole country start burning out, say him a fish.
Yeah. So
The victim always get blamed.
You can't be a victim of that as a youth in Jamaica.
You can't.
And enough youths are victim of it and them can't come out and talk still.
Yeah.
Can't come out and talk so we can find the real culprit them.
Yeah.
Yep.
So me never too pleased when him sing that song. Me not like sorry, but me never too pleased when he sing that song there because me never expect him to sing it. Based on what him got through. You see me
Not
say?
from that messenger.
Yes, not it sang bad, right in somebody else, not somebody else sing.
Yeah.
But you know if you sing that. But more action still. Can you almost turn fish?
Brother. All right.
Yo,
you see that youth in a film case?
Yeah.
You can clearly see that the youth so have a touch of the tism.
Yeah.
Him have a touch of the tism.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So him is not a homosexual, him is a homotism. Like cause him have a touch of the tism.
But it look like say, I think Tourette syndrome. It's a thing, you know the guy with the BAFTAs were called black people.
Okay. No, man, that's a different thing. That's a different
No,
thing.
But, so it look like Tourette syndrome make white people call black people the N-word, and tism make black man say them a fish.
No. All right. Make a reason upon a serious level, right? On a serious level. All right. All joke aside, you can clearly see, say, the youth are struggle from autism.
Yeah.
You can clearly see, say, the youth are struggle from autism. Him don't process the world the same way we that process the world. Him not have no filter when it come on to the world like that. So imagine him in a society where everyone is saying that this thing is wrong, don't do it and don't get caught up in it. But then him find himself have these thoughts. And him is a person when they know to process these thoughts.
Yeah.
So him eventually thinks, say, yo, him a do something wrong in the world because him think about this. You see me? And it's the act of thinking about something make you do it. Because me can't think for all alive somebody, but that don't make me a murderer. You get me, I say?
Yeah.
And the mind work a tricky way, you know. I mean, no one gonna say, yo, me never think like that. I may have a little experiment for you. I have a little experiment.
Yeah.
Me have an experiment. Me have an experiment. Me have an experiment. Me have an experiment. Me gonna say a word, and you tell me what come to mind. And tell me what come to mind. Jerk chicken.
Jamaica.
File paper.
Yeah. When you do that, you visualize the jerk chicken, right?
Yeah.
You visualize the jerk chicken.
Yeah.
2 women a kiss.
Fish.
Yeah.
You visualize the 2 women a kissing in your mind, right?
Me get you. Yeah.
You get what I say? So
get
if
you.
somebody said that to him, him visualize it, but him visualize it and him put himself in the place because him now resonate. Him neurodivergent. Him see the world differently.
Yeah.
And him a try fit in our world when a built for him. You get me? I say, watch a full video, you know. The man say, oh, him a 9 years him not sleep properly and him a wake up from dreams. Him a wake up from dreams about it.
Mentally disturbed.
He might wake up and dream 9 years in no sleep. He might wake up and dreams and he feel like the church are the only thing we could save him. Him say he got doctor, them say he have bacterial infection, all of them thing there.
Yeah.
So why post that? Why post on it? Because a film account post that partner. Why post
him get
that
in collab in the post. I feel like the interviewer didn't know this before she do the interview. I feel like she knew that. I feel like she knew this. If she never knew it first, that's on her. But I felt like she knew this, and she was always gonna reach there in the interview because she's saying her platform is being used to save people. So if she found a guy that is struggling with these issues and God has saved this person for them, and she have that on her platform, she probably feel like so she can save another youth to have the same thoughts.
Yeah, so she probably do what you call evangelic work.
Yeah,
with the podcast.
Yes, evangelic work, because both of them remove it.
Yeah,
because she want more
you're
people.
Right,
they want more people come to the church and confess these and say God can save you.
Yeah,
but is that a good idea if you really bring it in a public domain? Because when you do that, brother.
One of the most popular celebrities them on the internet, Shibada.
But Shibada cut a different class.
No, wait, no, I know. Let me tell you. Hold on. Let me first ask her first question. If somebody can almost turn fish, I don't believe so. Believe.
Comments. Do you think someone can almost be gay, or are they gay?
If it's in you, it's in you. You might have something that might take it out of you, meaning make you feel comfortable for bring it out, or it bring out that side of you.
Yeah.
But if something inside you, it always inside you. It might be dormant. It might be asleep. It might need something to wake it up. But I think if it's there, it's just there. And if people should bring these things to public light, I don't see a problem why, because as Davian said, the lady on the program, big her up, she might have been doing evangelistic work, She might, for example, or other people who watch the podcast, other Christians who watch the podcast, or aspiring Christians might watch this and say, hey, so one time you used to have these thoughts, and it might be the devil for true, they are trying to tempt me. You know what I'm saying? They might see God same time, maybe not baptize them. Them probably not even seek God. Probably just look inward in themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I believe that people should always try to share them struggles, because you always have somebody out there who might be facing the same struggle as you. And you might be able to help them with your testimony and teach them how you overcome it. It just might work for them.
But
You know
see,
what I say?
with him, yeah, the reason I'm gonna feel like it was a good idea for him. Social media already, him can't manage social media. It is clear, him say it. Instagram make him, Instagram turn, it's kind of making think weird.
The autism,
See?
the autism.
But so now, can he angle the backlash from what he's saying, like from podcast like we yesterday? Now?
But him don't
Yeah.
him himself no know. I don't think him know the gravity
repercussions.
of what him say. Him don't I don't think him think the repercussions when him there say these kind of things.
Yeah.
You know
You
what
know,
I say?
see how artistic people can come across as very rude and very brutal and very honest, but them don't intend to do it. Them just
even
can't
though
read the
them don't
social
intend.
cues for it, Oscar. Them just not able to process the social cues just like how we
Yeah.
process it. Them just live in a different reality from us. You see what I say?
Yeah.
And to be honest, if him wasn't Buju's son, he'd go from 9-day talk to 24 hours. Them
Won't
let
even
them laugh.
look at data, to be honest.
They just say,
of the
oh,
name,
the podcast
because-
probably wouldn't even go viral for it.
If Jaden saying girl use airbrush and brush him,
You mean Gaden?
yeah, and he never even go one day. This wouldn't even
Hold on.
mention. Eh?
Which hairbrush? Brush what?
Hairbrush, you brush him, brush.
Yeah.
Brushing one string.
Me not think me understand what.
You don't understand what going on?
line.
He
Well-
girl using airbrush and piping. The angle of it.
Yo, you see that youth there on the social media.
Yeah.
See that's youth there on the social media. That youth there realize, you know. Me see that youth there do something, and me I wonder how police never reach him yet. See the youth is some school youth, and the man a kiss off of his school youth them on TikTok.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
In
man.
Jamaica?
Yeah, man.
And him have over 4,000 people watching him already.
Yeah, man.
In Jamaica?
That's why I'm tell you, Tony, Jamaica is only homophobic on paper, bro. People always say Jamaica homophobic. We need to stop that. Jamaica not
Biden
homophobic.
putting money to work in Jamaica. You hear me tell you? You see that $2 million where him put out? Him put it to work.
I know. You not even do that, dog. The woman them have a role night as well. Embrace
No,
it.
as in, you feel, yes,
Big
because
time, brother. Big
because
time.
let me tell you this. If you have one gay man out there, him have about 10 female friends.
Of course.
And 10 different group of female friends will love him. And I
Yeah,
feed
man.
them man that.
Spread the message. But
Girl love them kind of things there, no brother.
yeah, but they have to talk about more serious issue at hand. Because
Yeah.
they have to talk about more serious things. More serious things. Oscar, you have anything else to say? Tony, you have anything else to say on that topic? Yeah?
When me that say me have to tone it down. Just me that.
You must say, them thing that
Me not pile on upon him on social
Yeah,
media.
yeah,
Me not
yeah.
pile on.
no. That's what I say. The youth artistic. If it was
Yeah,
a
yeah.
youth where know what him a say and know him a do, me that say it. But me say other youth where stable in them head and them not get no backlash.
Nah, not that. They didn't get backlash.
They didn't get backlash. They didn't get.
Yo,
But they
them
like
wicked, you
that.
know.
They like that. They like that. So they make them enjoy. And it build them platform. If a man want to sell out, so
Aye.
and grow them platform, want to do nothing.
That's
But
them thing, you know?
I know my cup of tea.
Build them platform. You see, build
man.
them platform.
Yeah, man, they get foundation, get column up.
Jesus Christ.
Foundation, get column up. All right. So the other thing we want to share today is I feel like something will affect Jamaica.
Talk now your mic.
I feel like something will affect Jamaica in the biggest possible way. This is the next crisis will hit Jamaica. Jamaica to end 50.
my island in a Davian.
Jamaica to end 50-year-old medical program with Cuba. You know, so someone that come and say have negative things to talk about Jamaica.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm upset about this, Davian. You remember last week when I tell you, say just because we're prime minister, acknowledge that there is a humanitarian crisis happening in Cuba. A week later, a week onward, we see this happening. Ties cut with Cuba. Only because the man acknowledged that there is a humanitarian crisis happening in Cuba. How is this possible? Why is this possible? Why are we going to turn our backs on a country who has helped us, our neighbor, our Caribbean brothers and sisters? Why we need to turn our back on them?
Yeah.
In them darkest, one of them darkest moments. They have been in darker corners than this, but this is one of them darkest moments them are faced right now. And instead of pull ourselves together as a Caribbean, because we have other interests, our interests we have to keep up, we turn the back for our brothers. We're proved to we over the years that them worthy of friendship, of brotherhood, of alliance. It really it turned me the wrong way, Davian. I'm actually sad when I see the news. Because for example, me even know people who go up on the program and in them final year. I don't know what this means for them. I don't know if it means that pack up mission, we're going home tomorrow, boys, or them going to get to finish them program. Why?
We sure say, yeah, this whole program was to benefit Jamaica in every way. This program will benefit Jamaica in every single way. Bro,
you know how much people want to study medicine and can't afford medicine? Something in a fit. Me was one of them too, you know. That's why I made this study when I study. You know what I say? I couldn't afford medical school or dental school at all, brother. So I do biochemistry, you know what I say?
Yeah.
And this is an avenue for people who actually want to be a doctor and them can't afford it. Study, get the scholarship, and you get to go Cuba, you study and you come back and you give back to your country. What the medical system will look like without the Cuban doctors' experience now? What it going to look like? It's going to look American with American education? Because I don't know if anybody going to South America or going to Europe to study medicine and coming back to Jamaica, you know.
You only look on the study part.
Have some major repercussions.
You only look on the study part. You only look on the study part.
As in like that's the first part where hit me. As I say, we health system, it's going to look different than VN.
Yeah.
But if you can't see that, why you think the Prime Minister don't see that?
No, him no. As I say, him have him interests aligned to something else or someone else.
That's what I tell you what me say. This Prime Minister need to, before you say anything at all, call the White House and get approval for say it. Because it is clear that America run the country. I know him.
No, I know America, I know. Are the J people them from that star country there in the east. We are press the next country for the peace of land.
Oh.
You have the bigger talk, you know. You have to remember that, you know.
So are them, I know America them.
No, are them, man. Yo, hold on. Let me connect the dots for you. I think me and you, Davian, do the live when you bring up the same video with our boss. I think over that same country. Hand on the wall, the thing upon him head, and he must shake the hand with the rest of man them. Wasn't there a news report that said that they would bring doctors and whatever from that country?
After Melissa.
All right.
Okay. That makes sense now.
All right. Then now you see why the dots connect.
That makes sense now.
And look, my brothers and sisters, this man get a pay raise last week, you know. So he have to stand on business starting now. And him stand on business by doing what him do. If you don't believe me, I say check the history. It's easy to connect the dots, brother.
Dumb.
brother. Yo, me
Da
can't
da
blow.
dee.
Yo, me not
Me
even like the
can't believe
cancer
still,
them.
brother. Me
Jaja.
can't believe about. I can't. I
Da
swear I
da
can't believe.
dum.
Yo, me a laugh, but me not even a laugh inside. I swear to you.
I can't
Da
believe.
da dee.
Yo,
Da da dum.
we
But
island.
but you know what? I can't believe it because one day when Rubio did go down there, didn't they send home 50?
Yeah, man, them
I
send
did,
home some.
didn't they, right, did they send home some? One day when Rubio go down there and send them home?
Yeah.
So I'm not
Da
surprised.
da
I'm not surprised.
dee.
I'm not
Da
surprised.
da dum.
Everything I come to light, man. Nothing hide, no. Everything I come to light.
You know who my English teacher in the 7th grade was?
A
Can't,
Cuban.
one of my favorite teacher in the world, Cuban teacher from Cuba. Senorita Carazana.
She was Cuban?
Yes, from Cuba, man.
You know, me never know that lady was from Cuba.
And she teach you English, though.
No, she. Wait, I wonder
She
for the
teach
same
English
person.
and Spanish.
Yes. Yes. She from Cuba. Me never know that, you know.
Da
Look
da
at that.
dee. But all of that is done. The world is in a shortage of healthcare workers, doctors, nurses, and everything. And Jamaica, which say them have free healthcare, them have a system where most of them doctors, most of the qualified ones, them leave. The ones them will remain, stay out of loyalty and love of the country are them in a some bands. And then if you have I think almost 300 Cuban doctors there to help prop up the system. Imagine if you
Yeah.
send home all of them there.
Yeah,
People
yeah.
already waiting too long in the free healthcare system or overburdened to get seen by a doctor. Now you're going to remove the Cuban ones. What's going to happen? The
It
doctors
don't
that
make
are going to
sense.
remain in Jamaica, they're just looking at their first opportunity. The first flight out, them get, them gone. Jamaica is not paying them enough compared to the international countries. They don't have enough research opportunities to make them want to stay in Jamaica.
Yep.
But we don't want to believe so that
Jamaica have a birth rate issue, have a healthcare issue, obesity problems, a lot of medical problems, a lot of more mental health issues arise, and you're going to
As we can
lose
see.
some of your staff, and then you're going to have the locals leaving, and then you have an education system where most people that actually want to become doctors cannot afford to be doctors. What's going to be
Rough,
in it
that
for
man.
them?
when the hope say
Who's going to
most
come be the doctors in Jamaica? Who's going to be the doctors there now? Because
when the hope say absence.
every other country in the world want doctors and nurses, and they pay
Well,
more. They pay more.
well, if him tell, well, whosoever tell him say, let them go, and him send them out of the country, there has to be an agreement between them. So okay, me I let say 400 go, but me I need to send 400 come.
No,
No, I know so it work, you know.
when a man have a gun in your head and make a demand, it is not a negotiation.
Yeah.
It's a order. You just say it. It's a order, not a negotiation.
My
So
brother.
what we going to do? All those people.
Where are those people? Brother, we have a minister of health that is not even a doctor. So where that tell you to ask lad? You know what, God? I come on TV and start say my advertise jobs and I look people from all over the world for move come to Jamaica. Instead of develop the people them. 50 years you have the
My brother.
partnership here, and you're telling me in 50 years you don't have a good program that streamline doctors in Jamaica? More scholarships not out there to encourage more students to actually go into the medical field? Why wasn't that a thing? Why is that a thing? Why is it now that we're seeing that?
Naveen, take
Those
it
are
off
things
my
that you should have
screen.
planned for. You should have planned say in case this did happen. Imagine if Cuba they get up and say, yo, me go pull all our doctor them. Shouldn't we have had a plan in place for that? Shouldn't we have been encouraging more students in high school to actually go to medical school and help them financially? The bright one, then put them on the part there and have them banded to the country for 5 years after you put them through medical school or something like that.
And you know, there are similar programs in other Caribbean islands.
No, Jamaica has some of those programs. It just doesn't fund it enough. This is an
Exactly.
investment. We have a free healthcare system, but we have no one to work in the system.
It's mad.
There's no equipment, no one to work in the system. Is that the system does get worse and worse every day? What am I gonna do
Every
now?
day.
Build a Cuban doctor bench? That them gonna do next? The Cuban doctor wellness bench?
What they say? What they say? Them put them post a video,
Gavin, tell it to have a screen.
a photograph. Yeah, of a brand new Negril airport. Yeah, and I think a Sprague Benz put underneath the comment say, when are we gonna put a picture of building a proper hospital?
We don't
So
need
what is
another
more?
airport.
What? Huh?
Well, yeah, we
You
don't
know?
need and that one there for what? The private jet them.
It looks so.
The one them who
Yeah.
own the land.
Because all them
Yeah,
care
you
about
know,
is getting tourists in our country. They don't care about the country itself. And
that means
listen, man, the prime minister, the people in the country have to really plan to stand up, grow some nuts, and plan to stand up. If a blockage, a blockage. If a fire, a fire. But something has to some of you.
Well, look,
and you
no,
know,
but the people them in the comments, them basically are against it, Read some of the comments. Let me share some of the comments. Them.
but you know,
For
Oscar,
example,
they say I think like them only caring about the tourism product of Jamaica
That's
and
it,
not
bro.
putting the people of Jamaica first. How can you invite somebody to your house if you not clean your yard before the person come? Clean up your yard before you invite guests, right?
Yep.
explore your first aid kit
Makes
stock.
sense. Yeah. I know, I think read the statistic somewhere the other day that even though the biggest foreign exchange earner in Jamaica is the tourism sector, most of that foreign exchange don't stay in Jamaica,
None at all. I've seen it the other day.
Because look on this, brother. IB Rostar, among other hotels. I know Jamaica know them,
No.
The mere
No.
fact, say, I know Jamaicans own them. Tell you, say, the money is coming in, but it is also going out at the same rate.
I think at
It's not staying in
67% of the money.
Jamaica.
I think at 67% of the money from the from tourism leave the country. 60.
Yes, or even more.
Me read the article what there.
I think I think I same article me and you read.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is sad, Very,
It's
very
crazy.
sad in my opinion. Biggest foreign exchange earner, but the money not
staying.
Jamaicans not seeing the money. It hurt me sometimes. I explain to people, say, we biggest tourism, we biggest product in Jamaica, the tourism, but yet we can say 90%, 80% of Jamaicans in a them lifetime, them don't get to enjoy them island. Them not get to go beach regularly like them not get to go enjoy them island because things are expensive as well. You know what I say?
And the beach is free apart from Elsha.
We not own the beaches. That is another thing. We don't own the beaches. And let me tell you this. One of my favorite places in the world is at risk of being shut down to the public. You know Blue Lagoon in Portland, Jamaica?
Yeah.
The people, them a fight for use Blue Lagoon.
I've seen it.
Them a give them a fight. The private property owners will live around there, them basically take the lagoon for themselves. Them have private security. When you come, them ask you what is your business here, da. And this is a public space, The lagoon don't include in them property, But them have rights feet, them get them security guard and them ask them question. If them see who come for cause trouble and who come for use it or not, and them just send you back home. Can you believe that?
What is the Jamaica bad? What is the Jamaica bad place?
Used to bad place.
With all of them things we are going that country. All them we say Jamaica a bad place. Bad place, not go on.
No.
If the people are really bad, not go for them.
No, brother, me don't know, but to me it's sad. It's sad so our island a progress like this. And as a youth, me never understand. When me little, me never understand certain things. Me used to see them, but me never used to understand them. But as me grow bigger and me grow older and wiser, me really understand the meat of the matter of what actually is happening to our island, our beloved Jamaica. And we don't like the direction. You know, say everything I go left in a Jamaica. You can think about the industry in a Jamaica when I go left right now. Music,
everything they left already.
tourism, financially. We're not like who we have proper relations with in the Caribbean.
Nobody. The last person was Cuba. And see them cut ties with Cuba now.
Everything I go left. Nothing I go right at all. Everything I go left.
Well, the people that country need to do something right.
We in the diaspora need to do something too.
Sometimes
it's a hard question to answer when you're in the diaspora. What you actually can do. What you really can do.
Because most people in the diaspora want to go home, so it's like you can't even turn it back on it. Because you want to go home.
You want to go home. You want to go home, but you're so concerned to where home is going. You want to go back home, but home is moving away from you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost like Bob Marley's song, Waiting in Vain. Man says, is your love I'm waiting on, but is my love you're running from.
Yeah.
And we in Jamaica relationship that, you know, right now.
Yep.
Why? I can only shake my
head.
Mad,
bro. It's mad.
It's crazy, man. It's mental, yeah.
But this Cuban thing, yeah, me go upset. They have other doctors because I want them hear the Ministry of Health. I say, oh, Jamaican shot, and them try to put things in place where the doctors and nurses where the overseas can find it safe to come home and work and blah blah blah. So if you know see a shot of doctors and you want doctors to come home, but they want to have their send home.
You don't make no sense, brother. You don't make no sense.
Can't make sense.
And you know that the people, the people in Jamaica fool too, you know. I guarantee people in Jamaica fool too, you know. Feel like some of them are gonna come and defend this somehow. Just like how last week when we say about the Airbnb and we to mash up the housing economy, them in a row.
I look at the comments.
People vex with the Oscar.
Yeah.
Yeah. Me see it.
I say, people say, oh, upon them idiot, yeah. I say, yo, you're not even take a chance to reason out the thing, you know.
You know, another thing about this same Airbnb thing. If not Airbnb, we have seen other examples of what they do, of these companies, what they do to other countries. They see, we don't want to call them name, but you know that taxi service, that famous taxi service, the one that started with a
yeah.
Them have the Eats one too.
Yeah.
You know what them do, my brother? You can contract them service and be a driver for them, and them collect basically most of the fare. You get a percentage of the fare. The same with the tips. And when you have companies like these, again, they might contribute to the GDP for a while, but the money is not staying in Jamaica. And it will mash up the taxi industry, for example, if you have that kind of thing in Jamaica. Because the local taxi man, he might go run out of business. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Why you think, for example, I don't know if you guys remember On Time Taxi?
No.
And InDrive.
InDrive, On Time, Gadget Pro, all of these. Right?
I always ask. You used to have to call them, man, with a red plate company.
Yeah.
A red plate company, you used to have to call them.
I always used to wonder, you know, why these companies couldn't take another step. What was the problem? Why them couldn't take another step and be that taxi service?
Because they don't have the branding, bro.
No, but you don't need.
Jamaican people frightened for foreign dog. Jamaican people frightened for foreign dog.
And that's so them catch weight.
If you put a foreign label
upon it. Shop and KFC in other VN. You know, say from the fast food, them start going to Jamaica. My parents them used to tell me, the moment the first KFC or the first Burger King or McDonald's or whatever drop in a Jamaica, the people stop go cook shop. And what? Miss Matty, where used to cook her food and sell every Friday, she get less customer until Miss Matty can afford for buy the meat for run her cook shop again, because it's not sustainable.
Yeah.
You know? And these things have repercussions. Look on the population these days. Them say something. I love this saying so much. Them say drive-throughs, a drive-through analyze more people than a drive-by in a nowadays time in a Jamaica.
Yeah.
You know, you brother, I don't know. As I say, everything I go left. Everything I go left and everything I go towards America.
You have to have a leader who willing to regulate things. If you never a leader who will do that, we end up where we is right now. If you have a leader who only go put theme self-interest first, then we end up where we is right now. And that's the problem. Everybody is just for themselves alone. So once my pocket full, me give the other guy what he want. If you get theme pocket full too.
Yeah.
And not care about the mass of the people them. And it's been going on phase. The only thing it gets worse now.
Political corruption just feed into it. The world run by them big companies, you know. And the government run the world, you know. Big companies run the world, you know, man.
And the 10 families.
Them big companies they run the world in Oscar. And the governments run the world, you know, man. Whoever can get your party back in the power run the world, you know.
But I just respect English. England is a thing where there's certain things that are going to remain. Them not give outside business people for run it, none at all.
We are talking about.
Certain things. If I run it, keep it almost the same.
You ever hear about a brother named Peter Thiel?
Woo! No. That brother.
No. Research the brother Oscar. See all of them anti-immigration thing the way say are going in your country, in England, them man da funny, yeah? Them man da funny, yeah?
That man is one of the biggest umbrellas in the world.
Yeah, man. So when they, them man da funny. The whole of the immigrant, the one them are protest against the immigrant them in the country. My Elon Musk are funny here. Them man that put the money in it for them can go out and make them social media posts and go in a demonstration and thing.
It's a German American. I'm control. I'm on PayPal.
You ever hear about the PayPal mafia?
Ooh, yeah, that exists.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
All I man, the PayPal mafia, Elon Musk, Peter Thiel, and the brother who own LinkedIn. Brother who own LinkedIn, I'm more Democrat now still. So him saying
no. What do you mean no? What kind of damage him do back then when him under a different umbrella?
All it means him contribute money to the losing party. That's all it mean.
That's all it mean.
That's all it mean, bro. But we live in a world where all of them things happen, and that man that we know and we not really do nothing. We just to continue on.
We do style. We get cuddled. We get cuddled so much by society.
We get cuddled by society. Yo. But they are meds. To them they are all meds, you know. I'm left work early today, so they have some time with my thoughts today. I'm on the treadmill at the gym. I'm there I say, yo, people always scared about nuclear weapon and them thing there. And the biggest weapon already get deployed, we. Social media has been deployed. Long time,
bro.
Long time. And if you understand, our small country with the star they control so much of the world, it's because them control the information we ingest.
You know what is technological colonization?
Yeah, man. That's why
look, just look on all of the major you're onto something. Me decipher this long time, Davy. Just look at all of the major social media platforms in the world. Right? Who own them and where them headquarters is.
Yes,
And
yeah.
you see something.
Some of them headquarters in an island still, but they have taxes.
No, main headquarters. Silicon Valley.
Mm.
You know what I say? Digital colonialization.
Brother.
Control information. You control
You control
education.
Why you
and
think
you
TikTok
control
get the fight,
people.
so? Why you think TikTok get the fight, so?
Yeah.
Why you think TikTok they get the fight, so? I was
because they can't.
one tool where they couldn't control. Now them control it.
Sure. No,
Yep.
they control it now. Yeah,
Now them
yeah, you're
control
right.
it. And the man, I
Yeah.
watch an interview with the TikTok CEO, you know. The man said the one of the first thing he do, put in something so you can't send nothing against the J people on the platform without it get flagged.
Social engineering. You don't need to read a book named what name again? Buying Consent. No,
Buying consent.
Manufacturing Consent. I don't remember the author. Manufacturing Consent. It talk about these things in the book.
Manufacturing
Well,
Content by Edward S. Ehrman.
Yes. Powerful book.
And Noam Chomsky. Chomsky. Yo, what me hear about that brother there already? You hear something about that brother there in the dog. Me feel,
Yeah.
yeah, man. On a podcast, me I listen.
And you know that you see that same manufacturing consent book, it go hand in hand with the next book named Simulacra and Simulation. Even this Simulacra and Simulation book it come in at the Matrix too. Apparently the actors they have to read part of this book before them could even like audition for the role.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know, me buy the book though. Me buy the book tonight.
I was
Noam
some
Chomsky.
powerful book. Them book they with yo. You have to be careful when you read them book there still. Let me tell you this. You have to then I write meditation. You can't just you have to
Yeah.
prepare yourself for read the book because you're not gonna be the same after you read the book. And you start put certain things together.
Yeah. Yep.
Hey,
Trust me.
Chomsky, man.
You look on the simulacra and simulation?
No. Chomsky, me
Ah.
hear something about him, you know, because him one of the JSM too, you know, dog.
Brother,
But
everything is connected.
him I know best. Cause me I say, yo, I one of the thing them realize say, yo, remember say, yo, when World War II would go on, you know, one of the biggest weapons we used against them, you know, was the media, you know.
Propaganda.
So what them do? Them realize say, yo, if them use a weapon against you, use against back them. If a man try attack you with a knife, you know, you try get a knife or a machete for yourself, you know.
Yep.
To defend yourself. So yeah. See, there's somebody say, yo, Chomsky was a friend, close friend of Epstein. That's everything. He know everything what go on in the world. He know everything that go on in the world. He know everything. That means him have insider information on how the world run for real. Them man just not talk about based off of research. Them man that talk because then they in the room where the decision them a make.
Yeah.
Basically.
In a room where decision them a make and him probably have a change of heart and feel sorry. Cause sometimes that happen, you know that. Sometimes
Very few times.
Sometimes, yeah, but I hardly take a one. Sometimes a man realize the blood, nah, that's so evil, man. Can't sleep and can't live in himself with the time of his speak and get go for the confession can set him free.
That is somebody who have a conscience.
You know how great black people that be if them organize 50% as much as Jewish people.
God, trust me.
Brother.
Trust me, bro.
Just 50%.
Still enough.
Just 50.
All I go on. You see, yo, me not gonna tell a lie. You know, don't tell me if I foolish is me attack or what. I feel like the only set of people where escape Babylon, where not have none to do with Babylon, are the what them call the Amish people.
Yo, them people are racist.
Them
too,
not
you know,
even use phone, brother. The man them go in a carriage. They not even use car, my brother. Even though we having the education we have, we might say some of the thinking or philosophies that them have backwards, but them avoid a lot of things by not being a part of society and being separated from society.
Yo, the Amish people
All the
ain't cool, you
population
know.
roughly.
The Amish people ain't cool, you know. But them have a thing called Rumspringer. Rumspringer, when them send out the teenager them to go experience the world for a certain amount of time,
Yeah,
and
man.
then decide if they want to come back and live the Amish way or stay out in the world.
I saw it for go.
But imagine, Tony, you go out in the world and commit all I sin them and the atrocity them, and then go back home.
But you get to choose at least.
True.
You see, you get to see temptation, what it is, and know what it is. Again, it leads back to cuddling. How much you want to shelter this person. You bet them go in the wild. You know,
111,000.
if them come back, them come back.
Yeah, man. Yeah, me see them when me there Pennsylvania and them see them on the street and they think the what. Is that different kind of people? But
somebody said them have too much religious beliefs to be free. That might be true.
Well, no. Just because person have religious belief don't mean them not free, you know. Them definition of freedom is just different.
Different from yours.
Them definition of freedom is way different from yours, but
once they are not tied and controlled by the government and system, them feelings, them free to them.
Them not tied and controlled by a phone or a screen either.
Yeah.
Or many phones and many screens will cause confusion.
And guess what? Them happy, dog.
Them happy, them surviving, them go along them way.
Yo, you know set of people them always find them are the most hilarious set of people. I don't know why. The Mormon them.
Mormon. I don't think I ever meet a Mormon, you know.
You meet one man. You meet one and you meet one, but him is not a real Mormon anymore. He left.
Ah.
I make a reason with him, man. Them man, you say, yo, when you're dead in the dog, you get a planet. You say, look, a planet past Pluto. You know?
Yeah?
Yeah, dog.
It's supposed to be nice, man.
And I know for them, you know, man.
Mm-hmm.
Get a planet past Pluto, and the man, I believe, them and them things set, you know. You can't even drink coffee or tea, you know. Cause the man, Joseph Smith. You don't know about the Mormon, them, Tony.
No,
man, the man, they say, yo, them believe in our brother named Joseph Smith, the only man who interpret the Bible for them. And I feel interpretation of the Bible, they go by. I feel interpretation of the Bible be to, yo, basically, until a few years ago, black people weren't even human beings to them.
Yeah,
bro.
Always, for some reason, all the religion them intersect on one thing there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you read up on the Mormon them. Yo. You ever hear about soaking?
Yes, man.
You know about soaking?
Huh?
You know about soaking?
But no. I'm Mormon do that?
Yeah, man, Mormons do soaking. So Oscar, so you know in Utah, you have a big Mormon community, right? And them not believe in sex before marriage. Because you're not supposed to have sex or commit the act of sex before marriage. But them have a little workaround with that. Whereas in the bed, you can have the man and the woman there. And the man up on top of the woman and inside of the woman. But he can't move, you know. Because if he move, he might go hell. So then get the next somebody to jump up on the bed and bounce on the bed. And technically, they not commit a sin.
So
it's called a loophole.
Him put him thing in that thing, but he can't move.
He can't move. And she can't move either. Otherwise,
but once you make somebody come make you move.
Yeah. So if the bed shake, and you move, everything all right.
So what if him bust?
He might go bust. And then the believe in a contraception, so he have to pull out. And you can't go in them church unless you're a Mormon.
Blow your
What you
mind
need for
down.
them? You know, saying, it's not a bad practice, though.
Is that about?
Practice. Yo, I
Because
believe
if
that. Go on,
if
go
you have
on.
them practice, if you have them practicing in a food society, you wouldn't have much reckless sex. Put it that way. You
Yeah,
don't
but
think?
the thing is, no. Yo, let me tell you, basically, you want to do it, but you live under false pretense.
Pretense, yeah.
You fight, you go against your own self.
You blame somebody else.
Basically.
It wasn't me.
A false pretense. But the thing is now, I wonder if, for example, when them do this, is it that when is it the art? I don't want to have sex before marriage, but I want to do soaking. When I do soaking, who me actually a fool? May I fool my peers or may I fool the God when may I try for please? Is my question.
You know what? The next thing to Tony, them are pleasing God, but the next thing what they do, then wear some special garments under them clothes all the time, just in case God come.
So when God come, me have to be uniformed.
Yeah, man, you have to
and ready. Well, you know, I won't say nothing, you know, because a man have his own religion and his own belief. You know what I say? The reason why it might sound ludicrous or laughable right now because me get a different education. You know what I say? If me grow up like this all my life, then it would have been normal. You know what I say?
But you know me fuck already. You know me fuck, Chris. Me have a good fucker treat right now. Can you imagine in a society they have that behavior where a man can go upon a woman, every woman walk in a classify as sex because me not move.
Yeah. Well, you get the same. But the thing is, you get the same benefits of sex. You're just not doing the work. Somebody else will do the work for you, basically.
You're right. Still, it's laughable, but I feel them thing.
Yeah, I feel them thing,
but we have a right to laugh too.
Yeah, them laugh after with everything. So
I try to find a video to describe more, man. So Oscar can learn about it. More money is in.
My God.
Try to find a
more man. I remember back in the days. I could say between like 2007 to 2011 when the first Mormon church had come Jamaica.
I remember that.
They used to have this headquarters in a Kingston, right near Merle Grove High School. Me used to have a neighbor we go, but me did young, me couldn't ask the neighbor nothing what go on. You know what I say? And people always have an idea about the Mormon people. So there is not so nobody now really try to educate themselves. Everybody just live with the ignorance and fear with them have about the Mormons. You know what I'm saying? Them not ask no questions. Them just spread them information and say, oh, them believe in this. Them read next Bible. Them do this, you know. Nobody now really try to go to the people who go to the Mormon church. I think I know why. I think the Mormon people, them couldn't say nothing what in the church either. So I hear something like that too. That when you go church service, what happened in a church, stay in a church, and you're not supposed to leave church.
Yep.
So there's no way of educating anybody else who is not a Mormon. If you want to know, come join the club.
1 second.
When I ask for about me play the Mormon video, Tony.
Yeah.
So people can understand about Mormonism. Because I find it as very intriguing. It's one of the most intriguing. It just and because we are seeing from outside of the culture, it's like we can't understand it. We can't understand why they may choose it.
Run it.
Latter-day Saints, also known as the Mormon Church or LDS Church, is a Christian denomination with millions of members worldwide. But what do they believe in? Hey, it's Dan Zimmerman. Welcome back to Illustrate to Educate. In this short video, we'll dive into the most important details, including their history, practices, beliefs, and just about anything you need to know about Mormonism. The Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints was founded by Joseph Smith Jr. in upstate New York in 1820.
May I play too fast?
No, that's good.
Right.
That means it rests. They're not going to get this strike.
Known as the First Division. According to Smith, he went to a grove of trees to pray and seek guidance about which church to join. He claimed that in response to his prayer, he was visited by God the Father and Jesus Christ, who told him not to join any existing religious denomination, as they were all corrupt. In 1827, Smith claimed to have been led to a set of golden plates buried in a hill near his home. These plates were said to contain a record of ancient American peoples and their interactions with God. Smith translated this record, with the help of seer stones, into what would become the Book of Mormon, which was published in 1830. The Book of Mormon is considered by Latter-day Saints to be a companion to the Bible and a second witness of Jesus Christ. On April 6, 1830, Joseph Smith officially organized the Church of Christ, later renamed the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. This marked the formal establishment of the church. The early years of the church were marked by considerable persecution, largely due to their unconventional beliefs, practice of polygamy, and rapid growth. This persecution led the members to move from New York to Ohio, then to Missouri, later to Illinois, and then after the martyrdom of Joseph Smith on June 27, 1844, Brigham Young led the Mormons on a challenging trek westward, seeking refuge from persecution. The migration culminated in the settling of the Salt Lake Valley in what is now Utah in 1847, where the church is currently headquartered today. Next, let's look at their beliefs about God and Jesus Christ. The Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints believes in the existence of God, who is understood as a separate and distinct being from Jesus Christ. They believe in a Godhead consisting of God the Father, Jesus Christ, and the Holy Ghost, each of whom is a separate and distinct personage. Jesus Christ is central to their beliefs and is considered the Savior and Redeemer of humanity. Mormons believe that through Christ's atonement, individuals can be forgiven of their sins and achieve salvation. The Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints has several sacred texts. The most well-known is the Book of Mormon, which is believed to be an additional volume of scripture alongside the Bible. It is said to contain the religious history of ancient American peoples with whom God called prophets, as well as a record of the visitation of Jesus Christ to the people on this continent after his resurrection. In addition to the Book of Mormon, they also consider the Bible to be a sacred text, but believe that it may contain errors due to translation and transcription errors. Other important texts include the Doctrine and Covenants, a collection of revelations and teachings received by Joseph Smith and subsequent church leaders, and the Pearl of Great Price, which includes additional writings and revelations.
You notice what I said a while ago? They make sure say the Bible may contain errors. So that him can probably say, the Book of Mormon. Now have no error, but the Bible have errors.
Error.
So take the Bible with a grain of salt. But the Mormon one, you can't take it straight. You can't take it straight.
Yes, really.
All right.
Let's take a look at some of the most essential practices of the church. 2-hour worship services for the congregations are held on Sundays and typically include sacrament meetings and alternating Sunday school and auxiliary meetings. Temples are considered sacred places, and only church members in good standing are allowed to enter. Key ordinances such as baptisms for the dead and eternal marriages called sealings are performed in temples. The LDS Church practices missionary work extensively, with young men starting at age 18 and women starting at age 19 often serving as full-time missionaries to spread their faith worldwide. Family is highly emphasized, and Mormons believe in eternal families and being sealed together for time and eternity. This belief encourages activities such as family home evening or family night, where families gather for religious instruction and bonding time. Note that the church officially renounced the practice of polygamy in 1890 and has not been practiced by the church since. Some of the key beliefs of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints includes having faith in Jesus Christ, repentance, baptism, and receiving the Holy Ghost. There are a multitude of other ordinances such as the sealing of families together in temples for time and all eternity, meaning that they will live with their families in the afterlife for forever. Mormons believe in performing ordinances for the dead, including baptisms for the dead, which involve performing baptisms on behalf of deceased ancestors who did not have the opportunity to accept the gospel during their lifetime. This is why there is a strong emphasis on family history within the church. The church places a strong emphasis on personal revelation, with members encouraged to seek guidance from God through prayer and study. The Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints is organized in a hierarchical structure that includes various levels of leadership and administration. This organizational structure is designed to help manage the affairs of the church, provide spiritual guidance to members, and promote a sense of community. Here's an explanation of how the church is organized. At the head of the LDS Church is the First Presidency, which consists of 3 senior leaders, the president of the church and 2 counselors. The president is considered the prophet, seer, and revelator, and is regarded as God's representative on earth. The president is chosen through a process of seniority, where the most senior member of the Quorum of the 12 Apostles becomes the president.
You notice any similarities in any other religion? With the Catholic Church, this would have been the Pope.
Yeah, of course.
The president would have been the Pope.
Yeah.
And upon the death of the previous president. Below the Quorum of the 12 are the Quorums of the 70, which are comprised of general authorities who assist in the administration and governance of the church. The presiding bishopric oversees the temporal affairs of the church, including its finances, properties, and welfare programs. At more local levels, there are stakes like regions with stake presidents presiding over those, and then stakes are broken into wards or smaller regions with bishops presiding over those. Did you enjoy this video explaining the Church of Jesus?
They're not really talk about the fun stuff about the Mormonism, but
Yeah.
it's a
An overview.
It's a different way of believing in God.
Yeah.
So if you buck up in one of them,
I want to type it in
on TikTok. Put it on TikTok. The video they
Go on, go on.
got hilarious, man.
I don't think TikTok is a place where you want to study that thing.
Yeah, you're gonna see about soaking and them thing down the
Yeah,
universities.
you
and
just
them
go
thing
hear
what
about
youths them do.
the as you said, the fun.
Yeah. all right, people. I think I eat that for night, you know. Somebody say I was born then. Can we go what Marcus Elder did with the Black Star Line? Why are we not? Brother, Zion, black people don't support black people. I facts a life that. I don't know if them want that be the propaganda. But when it comes to like business wise, it's harder for your black business get investments and venture capitalists to put money in a black business. You know, work out for we so.
Sure.
For example, if me go start a business right now, for me get a loan from the bank, for expand the business or grow the business is harder. For me get even support from a community, it's harder. The only time your community want support in a black community and when you already make it. And that's the problem. We not support one another until we successful. That's when everybody want to run in and successful. Whereas if you check out some of the other communities, them from you have an idea, you have 50 hands that stretch out to help you. Every man have a helping hand. Now our community feel like that is the missing link. We're too individualistic. We can't make another man successful before we fight on one another, we work together. Because enough time, you know, brother, if we group up together and put the money together, you know, we could all be rich, you know.
Yep.
And you look on some of them community there.
Long time, brother, man, because we don't.
All right. For example, the Mormon community is a rich community, you know. But guess what? The community, them work together. Ensure them realize one vision. But luckily, them get that vision is behind them religion. You know? Them have that president, they set a goal and everybody work for achieve that. But we don't have that. All the time I tell Tony, I say, yo, we don't need a leader. We don't need a leader. We need a leader. We don't have that.
We don't need a leader, David.
We don't need a leader. We need a leader. We need a message. We need a vision.
No.
We don't have
I believe, I always go say, we don't need a great leader. We need great followers of an idea. We don't need to follow somebody. Great followers of a great idea. It will take us there.
Name one set of people that have been successful without a great leader.
Name one set of people who are successful these days and only have a leader.
Every group will make something out of life right now have a leader. See, the more man.
Is it a leader or is it is it a great idea that have great followers?
Them have Joseph Smith. Christians have Jesus Christ. Muslim them have Muhammad. The Jews them have Netanyahu.
Muhammad, yeah.
Netanyahu.
Yeah. Leaders are important, Tony man. Leaders are nothing without followers. But if you have followers and no one to lead,
you just said leaders are nothing without great followers. And imagine if Jesus Christ never had the disciples.
How can you be a great follower without a leader?
Yeah.
How
can you be a great leader without a follower?
Chicken and the egg then.
I just say it done.
No, but
chicken and the egg.
I feel like if there is a great leader in the black community with a vision that we can our idea that we can unite behind, we'll take a step forward.
But there are Davian. We have nowadays examples.
Like Marcus Garvey.
No, you're not even to go back so far.
Who's the nowadays example?
The president of Burkina Faso, Mr. Traore. That man have build roads now, no brother. The man have a gold factory. The man build a tomato factory.
And you know some of him things them controversial too.
Yeah, everything will be controversial once you go against the grain. But we have examples. But are we willing to fall behind these examples? No, because we don't have great followers.
No. So you want what is a great follower to you? Somebody who will just get up and follow something and just do something?
No, somebody who recognize a problem, recognize that there's a solution to the problem and stick to working at a solution for that problem. Why Jesus Christ? I'm not use Jesus' name, but why did do what him do? Because him sister the world they go wrong, and him need to put the world back on a place where it can go forward.
Yeah.
That's why him do what him do. That's why Christ do what him do, you know. Christ was not a normal man, you know. He was a follower of a great idea. Who give him the idea? The Almighty. And him stick to the Almighty idea and the Almighty task. So in a essence, Davian, chicken and the egg, both are right. There's no truth to it.
But I feel like the right leader will come about at the right time. Have faith.
Now is the time. The time is now. Black people are suffering all over the world, Davian.
The right leader will come about at the right time. Need to have faith.
Davian. But you know, first for identify, for change anything, Davian, you have to identify that there's a problem.
Yeah,
if you don't see that there's a if you don't see say change him name, yeah. If we don't see say we have a problem, we can't fix the problem in the first place. If you see what I say, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, man.
Tony, you will be that leader then. You know,
Me?
you know who was supposed to be that leader? Obama.
Yeah. And he's the best leader. Feel it?
No, it wasn't supposed to be. Remember.
Even in the right position.
Yes, but you have to remember which team him did depend. The right position, but wrong team.
Yeah. He might captain the wrong side.
The wrong team, brother. Right position, wrong team.
Is that foul that scoring at the score play one goal?
I'll be a one goal that man scoring a dog. When the man stays and go Libya and go Exo Gaddafi. One goal.
Yeah.
Brother. Some people say it and it's funny. I think Godfrey the comedian said it. Why we get such a well-mannered, well-groomed black man as a president? I couldn't one of the ragga type them we're willing for, we have fire and willing for fight for where them believe is right.
They would never let a man like that rise to the top. You think they never call a man with all Rasta here rise to the top like that?
They want a man in there where I call for them interest, not for with interest.
Yes.
Come back to
it's good for sister when they have a black president and now people can aspire to be a black president. You know what I say? But all me can say is the wrong team him there play for.
You know what the one thing where they piss me off most about Obama?
Yeah.
When they make Biden have to come and expunge Marcus Garvey.
Yeah. Oh jeez, brother. Trust me, G. What are all the things them? In the world things that are wrong, but that kind of wind me up.
Him should I do that?
And you
him
know,
never have nothing for lose to do it as well, you know.
Not at all, bro.
Yes, all right. People have the theory that he was trying not to look too black. What does that mean? Not only looking for the interests of black people, but remember the team you're playing for. Remember the team you're playing for? You're not supposed to go to the next side and go look too black and go do these things.
You know, so that's why Trump people and rate him, said dog.
They can look out for it. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. The man representing people to the max.
You can't feel guilty for representing yourself, bro.
The man just, the man say, you know what? My people then raid that building here for me on January 6th. Pardon. Lego all out free. Yeah. And you mean if you say you couldn't expunge your record of Marcus Garvey? As one of your last thing in office, you make a man who struggle with dementia member for do that and you don't remember for do it?
No, you mean a dead man.
Yeah, a clone. A lizard man. Remember
you can't fish up Jamaica and the Caribbean and Africa. We spread pay fishery down there.
Yeah, man. And you know, at the time, you remember when Chronics come out with the statement back then?
Waste man.
Yeah, you remember Chronics said so?
Yeah.
People say, oh, Chronics
Oh,
will go away. It's a bad spliff in bun and go say them thing there. Ray. I know everything will come to light.
me can't forget when remember say Lisa and I have a shootout, you know, what the same waste man argument, you know. No
Man,
people
Lisa-
don't know, you know. Yeah. It's a thing say get up people. At least I'm gonna answer, you know.
Yeah.
When they say, what kind of honor do not treat youth with honor? Listen to the line there. What kind of honor do not treat youth with honor? But me sure have vibe.
last in time.
Yeah, but you're living uptown when it banks fall on the whole of the ghetto youth. Listen to that song there. No people don't know that. Because they're gonna go shoot out online. She said something in a comment when him said it.
I remember something like that they happening now, yeah.
Yeah, man. And then
wow.
one other one did shoot off for him too. And the time say a little monk show you attack to gorilla.
Yeah.
The government by answer the killer, 2 party affect party them in Ghetto Paradise.
Ghetto Paradise, yeah.
Ghetto Paradise, brother. That song there, I want him and them at war.
Yep.
Yeah, man. But no people don't know.
You watch Chronic's performance in our last in time?
Yeah, man.
I never get to see it, you know. I get see clips, not the whole, not, you know, only clips.
At first, not a long time. I seen since when name Garnet Seal performance, I think Sunsplash 90 something. I've seen such a spiritual movement in our stage show.
You're right.
Trust me. Mr. People say in performance, you know, move and rare. This is spiritual feelings by even watching it. I've never seen it in a 20 years.
You're right.
You see me? But more asking a question. Since Chronic's perform, me and my son, him asked me, Daddy, do you feel the same way how Chronic's feel right now when it listen to Bob Marley music? The spiritual, it's I can. As far as a song that we can feel that way, yeah?
Yeah.
So I'm going to ask you now. Does Chronic's music more align with Bob Marley than Bob Marley's son's music?
Feel like the music them have the same message, Oscar. It's just that you see Chronic's music now from Exile and in performance them even a regular feel like Chronic's some he might go through a metamorphosis. I him go through it already. You see the Chronics that come down from the mountain, is a different Chronics than the one who go up.
Yeah. True.
And I'm sure that now. And we not gonna probably ever know what happened for spark that change there. But there has been a change in Chronics.
Yeah.
And it's a drastic change in him. When you listen to the Exile album, it's like him tell us him go through pain and betrayal, and eventually him have to take himself from everything and just reconnect with him family and find himself again.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know if I read into it upon the levels there, but eventually I love to get Chronics up on a podcast and reason with him and find out what really happened on an honest level. Because something happened. I don't know if I'm in the music industry or in him life or him just, when you reach a levels there in a life where you just start sitting differently. Because the Chronics we used to, the Chronics we used to is a different Chronics. It's not the skanking sweet Chronics again.
No.
It's a higher consciousness Chronics now. We see the world for what it really is. Like there is him see the darkness in our world, and him find him way through it. And him have to push light. Him have to blaze for him fire to get through the darkness. I saw me see him on a different levels, don't know if me overanalyze it or what.
No, you're not over.
No,
He's,
you're
he's a
right.
more
You're right.
spiritual Chronix, brother. He's more spiritual now. I don't mean I get from him. I know the fire burning, rare. In my gear, I'm more of where's the Bob Marley album? Flipping out to them. I don't remember the album.
Survival.
None of survival. He have we and them pan. We don't know how we and them are gonna work it out. Man.
The same album with Heathen, though.
I don't forget that. But the point is, at that level, let me see him in terms of the lyrics, the lyrical content to it. You see, and when I said earlier, where him and him, him go through something, me tell the persons who close to him. See, and yeah, but him go through the thing and him forward back now. And I think the album itself kind of explain, saying he's been through something. Reggaeland was a statement. He even said certain things on the stage, or Reggaeland will flavor up all the people head. When him say you can't make a lesser person than you control the music. Go back and listen to it. Saying you can't make a lesser person than you control the music. Him say it for him sure. So it dog is back. I'm glad to say in forward back. And me personally, I love him performance because now he must show us listen. Music me I deal with. We have bring back some spirituality in that thing. Me have to jump up and rail up like go. You know what I mean? Vocal. I've never heard an artist on stage in a long while within the reggae sphere with the voice, the vocal, the whole setup like what Chronix did do one night.
Yeah.
I'm glad to say them never have no old school reggae artists on it. I'm glad to say them just go straight new school because it shows okay, future of reggae music is still good. Because people feel like say if you keep a reggae show, you have to have the old guards them same way. The Capleton, then the Anthony B them, all them, you don't have to have them. Them do them work already. This is the future of reggae
different
music.
show. It's a different show that.
It's a different,
Yes.
yeah, it's a different show.
This is the future of reggae music. You see me?
But Oscar, when you say you hear enough people criticize the Chronix performance, feel like them criticize it on a levels where Jamaicans like they jump up on the Bugu Yaga vibes.
Yeah, but you see,
They not like somebody take the time for clocking upon the vocals and make something more intimate and make you can hold a conscious meds. Feel like if you had a concert there and you never burn the herbs and you never depend the vibration where most of the conscious people in the pan, it goes straight over your head, the performance.
yeah, brother, but I want to say now.
But even sorry, Oscar, even
Yeah,
the album Davien, it go over whole heap of Jamaicans' head.
Yeah, man.
People are say, why am I sing all reggae? Me hear the album yeah before. People are say them kind of things there, brother. The album they go over a lot of people head.
But brother, for majority of people them who go a show, yeah, we come and gauge the the comment section. I have friends in the venue. The man said, brother, almost everybody who got the show was happy with Chronix performance. And some people who don't got the show, who like the Ray online chat one bag of crap. But majority of people who got the show was pleased with Chronix performance. And you can know that because whenever a person perform flat or crap, it reflects in the crowd. One at time they have technical difficulties and the crowd are singing song them word for word, see way, bro.
For 20 minutes.
That is not a artist we perform crap.
No.
And you know what the funny
And a long time you know the same. You remember me tell you Davian last week when this happened? If this was a dancehall crowd, you tell me say a whole heap of back you'd have see fling.
Yeah.
But when Jamaicans love you, them love you. And people show them love for Chronix that night. when they have the technical difficulties.
But even with the dancehall crowd nowadays, Tonil, if you're the popular artist, they don't even need to perform good. All they need to do is just stand up there so them can take a picture and see them die a concert.
That too.
Yes.
The hype. People love the hype.
Them quick
yeah,
to
man,
criticize
but
them when they
still,
perform, the reggae man them performance, you know. And
Bro,
trust me, most reggae artists perform better than some of the best dancehall artists them.
yes, straight up.
Because reggae is artistry. Reggae is real performing. It's an art, brother. It's not easy to write a reggae song. It's not easy to bring so much musicians together for play. It's a whole masterpiece itself. Anytime a reggae concert put on, brother. Trust me.
I know impress me, brother. One night, yeah. You see, majority of the demographic in a place pick me. Young
You know
people.
that Tony, what me to tell you, dog? What me tell you with you, dog? What me tell you with you? The CEO team say for the CEO podcast we talk with the festivals. You know, the festivals them need to be family oriented. And
No, we are getting
pick up
it.
fucking Protege to create a family oriented reggae festival.
And the next thing, yeah,
Yes.
all that who say reggae now, you don't now do reggae because reggae now go nowhere. This I show you proof say okay, what we are saying now.
It is going somewhere.
Let's
is
not
going
get the
somewhere.
Let's not get the strength. I'm gonna tell the next thing we have to comment that show upon. The stage production I'm gonna see is an international stage production that.
If you never know, sir, in a Jamaica the festival keep. You think say Europe or anywhere else you're there.
Me
My
not
brother.
tell you that it better than some of the biggest festivals in the Europe. The stage production.
My friend was there. The man said, Oscar, the show run bang on time.
Good.
The only person performed late was Chronix, about 12 to 15 minutes himself. Not because of technical difficulties, but he run on time.
And that's the last day.
And that's the last day, brother.
Yeah.
You see it? You see what I say?
So Jamaica has potential. We know this, and now we can see this. We have a product. We have a product where we can rely upon. It have potential. And this won't be the first, this won't be the second or the third. You're going to have more lasting time festival.
I don't know if them do it every year though. I feel like them do it every 2 years.
Every year is a good idea, Davin. If you want, as me say, if you want to build a festival culture in Jamaica and bring that kind of thing to Jamaica, you need one every year. It's just like I'm going to always talk about Fun in the Sun. You remember Fun in the Sun?
That Fun in the Sun. Fun in the Sun. All of the high schoolers that we used to go in high school.
Yes, brother. Look at that.
We get the schoolers them excited for got the festival them too.
Yes.
There's a place for it though. There's a place for it because I third hear this, yeah. And remember say it look like say Rebel Salute now the Jamaica again. So there's no more reggae festival in Jamaica, you know, that hardcore reggae, because this is a hardcore reggae only, you know.
Yeah.
So it kind of feel the void where Salute I go leave.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, man, every year.
And in March, no, I'm in a year not about some fest yet.
Them say that it venue change.
Again?
Yeah, because the hurricane mash up the venue.
Oh.
Yeah, so me here from good source, National Stadium. Yeah.
National Stadium.
Come here, yeah. Me allegedly. Me from good source at National Stadium.
But
one time National Stadium used to be the ultimate, the final boss where you have to cross, you know. I know a lot of people perform a National Stadium actually pull a big crowd, you know.
National Stadium give me a festival vibe, dog.
It can be, you know. Listen,
no,
but the thing is, I for me, Hope Gardens
is
the perfect location.
Too small to some fest.
When we say the perfect location in festival, terms of where it is,
yeah,
in terms of the environment,
Yeah.
and it's not concrete, it's grass.
Yeah.
Well, you're right. You're right.
need
You're right.
you need to be as close to the ground as possible when you listen to reggae music. You need to be literally grounded.
Yeah.
It gives the music a different feeling and a different vibe.
Yeah. And trees around you.
Yeah.
Yes,
Out
man.
in nature.
Listen,
Yeah.
me never go a stage show in a Hope Botanical Gardens and it no good. Me go there for the for Protege first album, him second album, and me miss the third one because me there at Spain. Me never go a stage show there when no sell off or I no have that organic feeling when me I tell about where you feel grounded.
That's why we need it need for there in a bush somewhere.
Yeah.
But that listen, for something like this happen, Davian, you'd have to create a ambience because I don't think there's anywhere else in Jamaica you can get it. You have to create one. We're gonna be finishing in the next 20 years.
Yeah, I mean, if you tell me say you have a big open feeling and Migla know where you can organize and create the venue.
No, them build house for me.
Them build hotel.
Hotel.
Yo, to be telling you the truth, you know, reggae some fest that bad pan the beach side, you know.
Oh my God!
Not on the beach, you know, but you're supposed to can see the beach.
See the beach, yeah.
There's a festival in France where man keep in the water. It steers actually in the sea.
Boom,
yeah.
So you know, water catch your knee. So brother, I want the best festival I've been in my life.
Let me tell you, man. You don't
have no waves.
No way, water flat.
Oh, but them check the weather good.
Because I say, yo, you can't do that in Jamaica because we have waves.
Yeah. We have waves.
We have waves.
Yeah, we have waves. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work.
But the whole point of the matter is that to enjoy music, you need to be grounded in a nature.
True.
Stadium not gonna do that, dog.
Club not gonna do it. No concrete place not gonna do it. You need to be somewhere in a nature.
First part, some of us normally keep. I don't really know down the side of that way. Which part else? And which part them keep? Rebel Salute, Old Forest.
That venue they too small to know.
Too small. Where is the can't some of us?
That's the question in Jamaica, you know. Where is that venue that them can? Where's a venue that can hold 50,000 people outside in the nature?
The closest one was where them call it. The closest one was Jack's Hall or Catching Hall.
Yeah.
But
Jack's Hall then a Senton.
You know, the next thing, me feel like there is the place, but nobody no want to free up the place.
That too.
There probably is somewhere. I know say we'll be the same all German all the time, you know, but a full time the government build a festival facilities. You know what I mean? We beat the German too long.
Oscar, festival of what? 2-3 days. You know how much day you book for your hotel? If a hotel left on the land? You know how much day of money that? And you want to go put festival once a year? You must be mad, man.
Yeah, play to the pocket.
But if it's a designated area for festival, so you find say multiple festivals will keep there every year.
The man them build a stadium and Mobile and the stadium nearly run down before they realize that them to start do some things in it, start host event in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so stadium and so in a park empty most of the year, you know, man.
Yeah, so in a park empty most of the year. I true that. Until I Love Soca come round, cricket match come round, it don't really have nothing much, you know.
And they're playing crap and they're playing shit anyway these days. So people don't want to play, so they probably playing a match now.
And when 2020 come to Jamaica, yeah, brother, but
2020 World Cup are going now.
We have venues, but
some are going in August. ICC, some are going on there in August. They might go down there.
See that? So when I say that, we just know them just not care enough. You don't make enough money. You don't know, like all the one day you're saying in Spain. That spot they just designated.
Brother, Trust me, if Jamaica, that's one thing we don't want to learn from. We don't want to learn from nowhere else because it two places similar. Beach, 10 minutes away. You know what I mean? Tropical. If man create something like the one where we go out there.
Yeah.
Speaking of, I want to go on for the lineup.
Well, they don't want to let it out early, man. They don't want to wait.
Last year, February, you know, something
True.
going on.
Let me tell you what go. Let me
You're
tell you
right,
what go on.
true, you know.
Eh?
You're right. That February last year, you know, then give a piece of it.
Let me tell you what go on.
Feel like them I try catch Chronics, you know.
I feel my day too. If he say you will be here.
Chronics,
You'll be there.
Lee like a protege. One or two of them are there.
Yeah. My face say Ken's not there too.
Kes Namdi.
Might be, yeah.
I see because regular
Popcorn.
is so huge, yeah. In terms of lineup, then it give me a step up a year. Because I remember speaking to a lot of people last year, and them kind of say, yo, regular make them not to slide coming there again because regular lineup is so good. So I think regular put pressure on the festival.
Regular
put pressure upon them.
Go on.
The regular lineup from last year, and that could be the festival, the rest of the festival, then line up this year.
Thank you very much. I'm see that already.
Yeah.
Looking at Germany.
Popcorn.
Yeah, looking at Germany, I see. Line up hot already. You see me, so that's a good look.
Yeah, but you know himself. I don't know if we get a hotel this year or what. So last year, them whenever, I see we can't put out no more bad guys in there. Oscar, you get bite too, you know. You catch if
Well, you know me already. I want to meet her brother. You see, me a rebel, you know. You see, me just work, you know, dogs. You see, easy to build something where then nobody can turn their eye from. You know what I mean? When I build it home, that's a mistake.
True. Cause this year,
if I believe big enough, but them can't, when people can't say no, I don't say no.
Cause this year, what more do the Rasta interview we get from last year, you know, biggest interview that from the festival, you know, man. That thing get over 2 million ad views on the internet, you know, man. One of them, you know.
Yeah.
So that more do this year, just interview more people and reason with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And see the
focus from people we go to the event.
Yeah, the whole of the clip them when we put up in me repost here one the other day and ask and that go on good, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. The whole of them interview they get good views from the festival.
So when they want to stretch that time?
It depends on them people in the coming out pay feet and tell a lie. We book the hotel for a week, but them have to put up the rest.
Yeah, at least, man. Yeah, man.
We talk off here.
Yeah, man. We can talk off here. We can call it just a few night. So you can do your road. All right, people. Remember, what would you say for the tagline again?
This might not be viral. This might not go viral, but it's vital.
Yeah.
The message is vital, but it might not go viral.
Yeah.
Wow.